And welcome to Fontana, California for the North American eRacing League's coverage of the Kobe Bryant 224 Auto Club Speedway. I'm Big Jim. Alongside me in the booth, as always, is Swamp Fox. Swamp, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good, Jim. Just got done listening to some Toby Keith. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, Toby Keith sounds like it would get you in the mood for some racing for sure.
Oh, definitely some racing.
Yeah, and racing we have for you tonight, 75-foot wide track with a 15-foot apron, and believe me, these guys are going to be using every single inch of real estate on this racetrack tonight. Swamp, what are you expecting to see tonight?
Well, what I'm expecting to see here tonight in LA is, the draft's going to be really important tonight. This is almost like a mini Talladega, a mini Daytona. It's a huge track, but still smaller than that. These trucks depend on the draft a ton. So I expect to see a lot of drafting tonight, and I got a lot of guys trying to fight for some drafting position and probably some dive bombing as well.
Oh yeah, the dive bombing will be at a premium. It's all about getting to that bottom in the corners. I'm sure you know that better than anyone. You do not want to be that guy getting dive bombed.
No, you don't want to be that guy getting dive bombed, but you can also, you can make about a lane and a half to 2 lane and a halves above that bottom lane work. It's all about exit on that, but we can maybe dig into that later tonight.
Oh, for sure. We wouldn't be in a truck broadcast without bringing up last week's race where Wasted 88 took home the checkered flag at Richmond. Was there anything that you saw in that race that might be a little bit of a red flag of who you think you'll be looking forward to seeing make moves in this race?
I don't know. These tracks are two completely different tracks, but Jaw has been fast everywhere we've been at this season. Definitely expect to see him up towards the top tonight. And, Keenitz, he's been fast as well up all season, and he led a little bit before he spun out on the apron last week and gave way to Wasted.
That is true, and you hit the nail right on the head. A new kind of racetrack, something these guys have not seen yet this season. We've been to super speedways, but this is almost a super speedway with, I would say, like a New Hampshire type grading. It's a weird track, but it lends to some of the craziest 5-wide, 4-wide racing that you'll see in the NASCAR Truck Series.
Oh, it's definitely a little bit of a weird track, but it's a fun track to run. If you can get guys that do it the right way and the clean way, it's a fun track to run.
Uh, 68 laps. Usually, if we did this a 100% race, we do it 50%, but if it was a 100% race, it would be 112 laps. I'm just thinking that if we don't get a lot of cautions, these guys, this track is a little bit demanding in that respect of staying in the draft, trying not to bobble the car at all. Wondering how much mental lapses we'll see tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
And we are still waiting on confirmation of qualifying and who's won the pole. Kevin has a stream up, right?
Yeah, there's all kinds of streams popping up.
Awesome.
Laughing at something I see in general chat.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. I see what you're laughing at. So, this race being named after Kobe being Bryant after his devastating helicopter crash that took the lives of 9 individuals. Would you like to go over the legacy of Kobe Bryant, Swamp?
He was a good basketball player. No, no. Kobe was the guy. The Mamba mentality was known worldwide for his work ethic and he was the guy that was never believed to never be down. No matter how far down you were, you always had that chance. And You know, it's definitely 2020 year. We lost Kobe and all this other stuff going on in the world. So not a good year so far, but you know, we still praying for his family and the healing recovery and all that with his family and the NBA.
And Kobe had a larger impact than just in the United States. People from all over the world were devastated at his loss. It just showed how much of an impact he had on just about every country out there. His Mamba mentality, his never give up, always keep fighting. He was a good man. Oh man, and we're still, let's see.
Still unqualified.
They started qualifying? All right.
No, I was asking if they were still in qualifying.
No, I don't. It would be a very bad idea for me to put up a stream.
Oh, you don't have a stream up yet?
I'm not going to put up a stream. I think that would be a poor decision.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
I think it should also be mentioned that Swamp Fox has a stream up of this exact thing on Twitch, in case the one on YouTube, the one that you're watching on right now, decides to end abruptly. So, Swamp, you can tell them your Twitch.
Yeah, I believe my Twitch is Ohio Swamp Fox. If you go in the Discord server, it should be it's popped up live there. So in case Jim and the YouTube lose connection, my Twitch is right there.
Awesome. All right, at least we have that put down. That way I don't, screw up the broadcast this time.
They're still in qualifying as well.
Do we have any Cup regulars that are making the drop down to truck tonight?
Gator.
Ah, Gator. Okay.
I believe it's just Gator. I'm gonna look here real quick.
Is it? Are you sure? I don't think Gator's in it.
I thought he was.
Guess he's just gonna... Well, I guess there are gonna be no Cup regulars from what I'm looking at. I'm not seeing anybody.
Maybe he was pulling our leg in the FPGM chat earlier.
Well, we'll have a pure Truck Series race. There will be no Cup guys in it, so you'll be able to see the best of these truck guys.
Well, for what it's worth, Marksman won the qualifying race.
Hey, well that's 2 points, correct?
Not for the qualifying race. That's just a qualifying race.
What?
Like the race.
Like qualifying? Oh, I thought
race.
you said he. Okay, I thought you meant that he won the pole. Okay.
No.
Well.
If he won the pole, I would have said he won the pole.
Never mind.
Come on, Jim, get it together. Jeez.
Just came back from a run. I'm a little lightheaded. I haven't ran in like a week.
I haven't ran in 2 years.
Oh.
The glory days are over.
Yep, I'm just waiting to get fat. Quarantine's teaching me the ways.
Oh, drink about 15 beers a night and don't work out. I'll get you fat real quick.
Yeah, shout out Bush Beer.
Ooh. So, for the poll, we have... Scroll down, Doc. There you go. Jaw! 2131. No surprise there, really. Marksman qualified second. Lieutenant Ketchu was third.
I think that's another guy we should be bringing up is Marksman. He was there in the fray at Richmond.
Yep.
He's been pretty fast every single week.
Up the Irons qualified fourth. That's a guy that's kind of what do I want to say? He's kind of surprised me a little bit this year, really, running with Xfinity with him last year.
Yeah, he won a race in Xfinity last year, but being consistently, consistently good, being up there, even in qualifying, shows a little, like maybe he's been putting in a little extra effort.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that's improved from the first couple of times we've raced with him as well.
I've received invites from Wasted, but has he said that we can join yet?
Nope, we cannot join yet.
Alright, well, we'll hold you just a little longer.
It should be noted that Up the Irons won last year's Xfinity race at Michigan, which is kind of a similar track with this. He pulled some strategy and ended up winning, but it's a very, very similar track to Michigan. Yeah,
you've got a point there. It's almost the same grade. It's just, I think Michigan's a little smaller. But in terms of, the way they race, yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah, we should be good to join in.
All right.
I'm gonna throw you an extra couple. I'm gonna throw you a couple.
Just for me. Thank you. Alright, as we load into the lobby, and we get into the loading screen. Again, Jaw 2131 winning the pole. We should be greeted with him leading this race.
$14 laps in stage 1.
Did you find out what a fuel run was? Oh.
Fuel run is going to be 17 laps.
Okay, I had a car or a truck right there doing barrel rolls on the backstretch, but I don't think that was actually happening. Jaw 2131 leading with Marksman and right behind him, and there's another car that stopped in turn 4. Is that on your screen?
Yeah, I just joined in.
Alright.
Do not see it.
The 45 of Marksman's gonna get down on the apron and spin it. He's around.
And around goes the 45.
Right on the exit of turn 2, and see if that brings out a caution. It will. First caution of the night. Well, that was interesting. You get greeted right out of the gate with the 45 hitting the apron there in turn 1. It works in 3 and 4, but not so much in 1 and 2. It looked like he just tried getting a little more.
He did, and Doc gained about 5 positions from that, went to 11th to 6th.
A little early here for any strategy. I think everyone's just going to stay out here.
You might see some guys come in and put 4 fresh ones on and get their setup in. It's not looking like that. Those guys involved in the accident, obviously, they would come in the pit.
Yeah, you do bring up a good point about the setups, though. I think you'd want to be hiking up those air pressures just a little bit if you're expecting a long run.
Yeah, and I expect long runs today. We had some guys not pit and pit as well. It's going to be interesting. But this track also wears the crap out of your tires.
No, it looked like Jaw may have come to pit road. The 12 of, I believe that's There It Lies, inherits the lead. Does not get going. The 27 is going to clear him down into
24's in the lead.
24. Oh, okay. I missed something entirely.
Oh, we got
trucks fanning out 3 wide, 4 wide behind them. And someone is spinning. Someone's hard in the wall out, and Marksman's going to get involved in that again. And I don't know what that is on my screen, but it looks like. Let me find the leader. Yeah, K. Keenitz is the leader. Deadshot's Clap's going to look to his inside, give him the bumper down in turn 3. That's going to give the 18 the preferred line. He's going to scoot into the lead right in front of K. Keenitz. As it looks like someone else has gotten to the inside of K. Keenitz there.
Yeah, it looks like
Avenged Fail is going to try the inside.
Looks like the 12 of the Israelites is who ended up spinning there.
Man. And it looks like the 99 with that preferred line is going to clear the 24 of K. Keenitz and assume the second position in route of Deadshots Collapse.
3 truck is around on the backstretch.
3 truck is around, but we keep our eyes on the lead here. I believe that was a 1 truck incident.
Yes, it was.
And looks like the top 3 are going to put it all in single file. It's the first... No, not a battle. Never mind. The 24 looking back to the inside of the 99. I've got to ask you, Swamp. You said that middle line works a little bit, that second to inside line. Are you seeing it work so far?
Not yet. And I meant more along the lines of, you got to be going in the corner side by side on somebody. Pinch them down a little bit, maybe take a little bit of air off their back, off their rear spoiler, and get them a little loose coming off the corner. It's kind of a, don't want to say an art to get it to work, and it might be harder to make it work in these trucks than it is a cup car.
Oh my goodness. Is the 2 lagging? No, that's my screen. Because the 2 just did a full 360 right there. And he just went back into position. Yep, there he is. Just pops right back in the screen. Awesome.
He's lagging a little bit on my screen, it looks like, too.
And the 24 is going to look back to the inside of Avenged Fail for that second position.
Ooh.
I just don't know what's happening with that 2 truck. But the 24 still to the inside, trying to pull that draft from the 18. Trying to make that pass. We'll shuffle through the field here a little bit. Looks like the battle for the lead has calmed down. On my screen, the 2 is just hitting the nitrous boot. No, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't... like I said, he's lagging a little bit on my screen, too.
Is it lagging a little or a lot?
I'll watch him if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm on him right now, but no, it's...
Oh.
Whatever, we're just going to truck along with it. Looks like... Caution? No. Jaw looked like he hit the wall coming out of turn 4.
I have...
Someone's just grinding against the wall. That's the 2 once again. It looks like everyone's put it all single file. The battle for the lead has actually gotten a little more intense as we went away. That 99 is catching up to the bumper of Deadshots Collapse.
Oh my god, no, that 2 truck is lagging all over the place.
Alright, sick. It's not me. For once. But this battle for the lead has gotten intense. There are 3 guys under a blanket trying to decide who is going to assume that lead. The 24 and 99 of Avenge Fail side by side. Oh, the 24 came down a little bit. Avenge is going to give him a break, not dive bomb it in there. As the 2 of Kronk's Fight Milk looks to the inside. He didn't spin out. Okay.
2 to go. 2 to go here in the stage when they're coming to the line.
2 to go in stage 1. Who's going to get those stage points? The 24 is going to make a dive bomb himself. Maybe he pulled it out, seeing that the 18 did the exact same thing to him on the start. And here we go. The 24 to the point with the 99 pushing.
Should be 1
lap to go here in stage 1. That 18 trying to crouch the 99 of Avenged Fail. Trying to keep that second position for a run on the backstretch. Will he get it? He's right on the bumper. He's going to probably look to the inside here. The 24 is going to put a little bit of a block. The 18 is going to try going back to the outside, get the arc. He's not going to. The 99 gets under him. But it looks like K. Keenitz is going to come out of turn 4 and win stage 1. Yep, nobody's going to get to him. So K. Keenitz, your stage 1 winner. I think there was another lap, Swamp.
Oops, okay, well.
All right. Well, it's better now than at the end of the race, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god, that 24 truck. The two truck.
The 2 is all over the place, but, you know, you can't blame them. The
Ignore him.
99 and 18 trying to draft up, get a run here. A big dive bomb from the 99. Kevin missed the inside. It's going to give the 99 a chance. Avenged Fail trying to get those stage points. Can he find a way around him? The 18 is going to tuck in behind. He's going to make it 3 wide to the line. And K. Keenitz wins the stage. Avenged Fail second. Deadshots Claps third. I believe Kronk's Fight Milk was fourth. And fifth, was it Moffitt? I believe Moffitt got that 5th place stage point in stage 1.
Wait a second, yeah.
Well, that was pretty exciting. Excuse the lag, but that was a very exciting end of the stage. 3 wide across the line. If we have a race finish like that, we'll be in for something. But so now your tires have worn a little bit. You definitely have to pit here. What kind of adjustments do you think you would go with here, Swamp?
You know, see maybe where my engine temp was, add a little bit of tape, maybe take a little bit of maybe loosen the truck up a little bit. These trucks, especially since these things handle like bricks.
Oh boy.
I'm lagging bad.
I am too, so I don't think it's me. K. Keenitz still out there in first position with Avenged Fail to his outside. Green flag in the air to start stage 2. Two by two going into turn 1. The 99 is going to get a nice run off the outside. He's going to look for the lead here coming out of turn 2.
He's going to get it.
He's going to get it.
So let's talk about that higher up line. That can work.
It worked to Avenged Fail's plan right there. As it looks like the 2 of Kronk's Fight Milk is going to look in the same regard as the 99. He's going to look to the outside of K. Keenitz here for the second position. Pull up right to the bumper of the 99 of Avenged Fail. These guys are racing really hard up here. As that looks like Charblazer, he's going to look into this battle. It's a 5-car battle for the lead here.
Yeah, Keenitz gave up the bottom there. It looked like he might have gotten a little tight or a little loose. Not really sure what happened to him there.
He got the run off the outside there, got underneath the 18. He's going to make the crossover on the 99. And it looks like he's going to take the lead. So a little back and forth action here. The 18's not content with second. He's going to look to the outside of the 24 as well. It looks like you were right, Swamp. That outside's a place to be.
Yeah, right there.
By side, they make a little bit of contact. The 18's going to wash up the track. They're 3 wide for second position. Jaw has nowhere to go on the outside, but K. Keenitz now has a little bit of room to operate.
Yeah, I believe that was the 18 got in the back of the 99 there and messed his run up.
Oh man, it looks like the 2 got into the 18 there. A lot of beating and banging. These trucks can take it, but wow. They're still 3 wide for second place. Jaw in the middle trying to find his way back up to the front. On the outside of 99 of Avenged Fail. Avenged really sends it into the corner, washes up the track. That's good. Oh, K. Keenitz right on the apron. That should probably be a caution.
A replay of last week.
Oh, man. K. Keenitz just trying to get the most out of it. Just always looking to get as close to the apron. And I think that was a caution, by the way. But, wow. That is the second week in a row that the apron has caught him lacking a little bit.
Wow. It's going to drop him all the way back to 11th. 2 weeks in a row.
Looking through the field here. And there it lies lagging a little bit on the screen. Did Marksman take the lead, or is he a lap down?
He's a lap down, I believe.
Because he's in front of our race leader right now, Avenged Fail. I'm not sure.
Oh, then he's in the lead. Avenged is second.
Yep, Marksman, after doing the same thing K. Keenitz did in turn 1, he took the lead on that crazy sequence of events, and he'll lead him to the start of this restart. Green flag back in the air.
Hey, see here if Keenitz can rebound.
Oh man, the 45 did not turn into the corner. Someone's on the apron there. I believe that's there it lies. He's gonna get back up there and oh no, I think he spun out.
Yep.
Yes, he is around. As we get back to the lead, there, 3 wide for second. Stop me if you've ever heard that before. Marksman still leading this crazy pack. It looks like Daytona right now. Maybe Talladega.
Yeah, this looks like the final lap of Talladega. These guys are 3 wide.
Yes, the 27 is going to try the really high lane up there with the 18. Might be a little too high, but they are 4 wide for 3rd position. 5 wide. Oh my goodness. This is insanity. And Moffitt is going to, I believe he's going to go for the lead here.
Yeah, Moffitt to the lead.
With the 20 of Up the Irons in second. Remember when you said he was good at Michigan? Well, here he is at the front at Auto Club. 3 wide for the lead once again. Avenged Fail looking to the inside. Moffitt running the very high side. Up the Irons is going to get the drive through the middle. It's going to be a drag race between the 98 and the 20 going into turn 1, I believe. The 20's getting a nice push here from Avenged Fail. Look at Kay Keenitz is going to try to split the middle. Whoa. He's going to give a shove to the 98 on the backstretch, trying to get around the 20 machine of Up the Irons.
That 24 might have fresher tires than these other guys. I don't believe all them pit.
They're 3 wide for the lead again. My God, these guys are relentless. The 24 is going to take back the lead. I'm guessing just hitting the apron, it's a little good luck charm for these guys. We saw Kay Keenitz do it. We saw Marksman do it. Both of them got the lead at some point back. They're just making the most of the situation. It looks like Jaw's going to look to the inside of Avenged Fail. And now here we are at the 20 looking to the inside. Might have been to the inside anyways, but he's to the inside of the 24. Kay Keenitz. It's going to be a drag race down on the backstretch into turn 3. The 24 is going to get the side draft out of turn 4, and I believe the 27 is going to look 3 wide. 27's like, you know what? If you guys are having all this fun, I'm going to join it. 3 wide for the lead. These guys have not settled down one bit. The 27's going to use that outside to his advantage. The 18's around. Another one to hit the apron. But to be honest, he might get back to the lead here pretty soon if it's follow that trend.
This should be coming to 1 to go.
All right. Looks like Jaw 21-31 is looking to take that stage after winning the pole, as we have a battle for second between Up the Irons. Look like Kay Keenitz got to his inside out of turn 4. He's going to look to clear him on the front stretch, but 1 to go in stage 2. 20's going to take that wide arcing line into turn 1. Going to try the crossover maybe on the 24. Doesn't necessarily have the speed, it looks like. No, he is to the inside. He's looking to the inside of Kay Keenitz into turn 3. It's going to be a close one between these guys right here, but it looks like Jaw's going to just set sail and win stage 2. The battle is for second. The 98, the 20, the 24, all looking for it. Looks like the 20 is going to get it, and the 24 is going to finish 3rd. Moffitt 4th, and Avenged Fail 5th. Wow, I'm losing breath a little bit here. This is insane racing.
Yeah, that the second stage was nuts.
As if the first one wasn't. Goodness, we are going into the last stage of this one, and something tells me it's not going to get any less crazy.
Not at all. Hopefully a good crazy, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, so far, other than guys clipping the apron, this has been fantastic racing. We haven't seen really any big wrecks from guys slamming into each other yet. It's just been guys
Yeah,
clipping that turn one apron.
yeah, shout out to the truck guys. These guys racing tonight. So who you picking to win it? 2 stages down, 1 to go. Who's your
I
pick?
I'm really gonna have to go with that 24K Keenitz. It just seems like he is there each and every time that we get to the end of these stages. As the green flag is back in the air, Kronk's Fight Milk took the lead in that sequence of pit stops with the 27 to Jaw 2131 on his outside.
Jaw's gonna get hung out to dry here.
Jaw went way up the track. I wonder if he might have thought that he was turning more than he really was, because he is going to lose a couple positions here. Looks like 3 guys are going to get around him. The 24-2 is inside, and the battle for the lead is up in the iron, or not up in the irons, up the irons, and Kronk's Fight Milk. Oh my goodness, the 27 got a huge run right there, and we have I hear a crash happening. We have 3 trucks, it looks like, back here, and that'll be a caution. Yep, the 98 of Moffitt, the 18 of Deadshot's Claps.
It looks like the 17 of God of War.
God of War in it as well. Okay. Well, I might have jinxed it when I said that there were no cautions for guys getting into each other. Did you see what happened there? Was it someone hitting the apron?
Yeah, I think somebody got the apron. Could be wrong, but...
Alright, well, we ran, I think, 2 or 3 laps there. Do you come in here and pit, trying to get that fresh tire?
Yeah, fresh tire, and you might be able to stretch it on fuel here. Not 100% sure.
Hey, you know just about as much as I do. I did not look into the fuel situation for these guys.
Nope, 2 weeks in a row.
Trying to cycle back to the lead. Looks like up the irons, still in the lead with K. Keenitz on his outside. Kronk's 3rd, Avenged 4th. Green flag back in the air.
Yeah, it looks like Jaw, Dangles, Moffitt. Didn't catch who else is back there. Dead shots off pit. Tough for Dangles. He got caught up in an incident earlier and worked his way back to like 6th.
Oh man, someone got really high up there. I believe that's Doc Shocks in the 16. Might have touched the apron a little bit, not enough to spin him out, but enough to send him up the track. He's going to lose a couple spots here, it looks like. Oh, we got... Uh-oh. We got guys all over the place. 2 of them spinning on the infield.
Don't know if it's going to bring out a caution.
You gotta hate it for Moffitt. He's been involved in 2 of those now. As it looks like up the irons, still in the lead, K. Keenitz in hot pursuit. And Marksman back there in that watermelon number 45 in 3rd place. Or maybe that's Char? No. Not quite sure.
15 on fuel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're still going to have to pit one more time.
We'll have to pit one more time unless a caution comes out, which is pretty viable here in my opinion.
Yeah, no, so it looks like the 12 of the Israelites has blown a motor for the race.
We stay focused up here on the lead. Looks like Up the Irons has about, I'd say 2, maybe 2.5 car lengths up on the 24. He's going to take a much wider line. 24 gets right down to the apron. Might gotten too far down to the apron because here comes the 45 of Marksman to his inside. Jaw 2131 looking to push the 24K Keenitz on the backstretch to get himself around the 45. And this 20 truck is really using the outside. You think he might be conserving his tires here?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see a point in running that high when you're the lead car, but...
It's definitely not paying off for him with speed because he's got the 27 of Jaw right on his bumper. Jaw's going to wash up the track himself and look to the outside. But he's got a nice run. Might be able to get a run on the backstretch here. Maybe with a little help from that 45. Here he goes. He looked to the inside, thought better of it. And will settle back behind the 20 of Up the Irons.
47 Markson using the apron.
Now the 27 looks to the outside. I'm really impressed with how the 27's been running that outside. He's been getting nice runs on exit, and he's going to look for the lead right there to clear him, but won't be able to. He's looking way out there. Is it going to pay off for him?
Trying to go to the mountains.
Oh, he got the wall. The 45 gets into him. The 45's down to the inside. Kyle Larson's into the inside wall.
The 45 and the 24 both got into him there.
Wow. And I hear the engine bogging down, but I don't believe it's a caution. That 20 has taken advantage of that spectacularly. He has about 10 car lengths on the 27 to Jaw 21-31 right now. Man, that is a heartbreaker for the 24 and 45. They had no idea. They just saw him running that outside. They had no idea he was going to get into it. And
yeah, and that's going to put the two Kronk's Fight Milk in second place.
oh, it's Kronk's. My apologies.
Kronk's
Yeah, he's
dead shot.
got the 18 pushing him on the backstretch all over the bumper, trying to get that momentum to get back up there with up the irons. Yeah, they are still tandem drafting. Looks a little bit like 2010 era Talladega. They are just bumper to bumper right now. But I'll be honest with you, Swamp. I'm not seeing them gain too much on that 20.
No, I'm not seeing them gain too much either. And you know, it really, to make a difference here with the draft, I believe it's going to take more than one. It takes more than just one other car to help push you, you know, and up the irons, he's got clean air, so.
Yeah, and the 27 is getting involved with this battle for second. Maybe that's the help you were talking about. Maybe these guys can make a trade and go up there and catch that 20.
Yeah, it's possible. Very possible.
Dead Shots will take advantage of all of it and take the second position. A nice little fight there on the outside by Kronk's Fight Milk, but the numbers are on the inside. Jaw 21-31 all over the bumper of the 18. Kind of how the 18 was all over the bumper of the 2 truck.
Yeah, but you know, the more these guys fight, the farther and farther away that 20 of up the irons gets.
He has put a sizable margin, at least 20 car lengths now, on that second place truck of Dead Shots Collapse. He's just trying to find his rhythm right now.
Yeah, up the irons is a speck in the windshield of Dead Shot Collapse at the moment.
Do you know how many laps?
1 second here.
That 27 knows he has a fast truck, but is it enough? He's going to look to the inside of the 18 at Dead Shots Collapse into turn 3. Has the preferred line, should be able to clear him with no problem whatsoever, and he will.
Should be 23.
Is that? Okay, 23.
There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm seeing these guys ride the apron in 3 and 4, but they're like splitting it. Half the truck on the apron, half the truck off the apron. That just doesn't work. You're either gonna spin it or you're gonna get
that's where it goes spinning, exactly. But some of those guys are using the apron to turn just a little bit, not too much, not enough to, you know, have to overcorrect it into the outside wall or have that thing go into a spin cycle. But some of those guys can use it if they position their trucks just good enough on that apron where it will give them a little extra rotation, a little extra speed on exit.
Yeah, I mean you can use the apron, but you just can't ride it around there half the truck on and half the truck off. It's the recipe for disaster.
For sure. And you can't do that at all in turn 1 and 2. It's only 3 and 4 that you're able to do that. I believe 21 to go, if I know how to do math. Up the irons, still out in front, but I would say that the 27 is catching him just a little bit.
Yeah, which doesn't surprise me because 27, he's fast. You know he's fast, you know, every week. But he also 27's also on fresher tires. Hit that last
That might
caution.
be making the difference right now, are those fresher tires, especially as this run progresses. It's going to be a gradual curve how fast this 27 is able to catch them. Those tires are wearing off quicker for that 20 of up the irons, not so much
Yeah,
for the 27.
yeah, and so I believe Doc Shocks and Up the Irons are on the same pit strategy, and I'm looking at Doc's stream right now, and he's got 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, looks like we might have had a change for third place. Hold on. Yeah, it looked like Deadshot's collapse looked to the inside of the 2 of Kronk's Fight Milk in turn 3. Looked like the 2 was a little forgiving there, didn't want to push the issue. They're trying to find their way back up towards the lead, so they will not stress their stuff out so much right now.
I think for the first time ever this season, we're going to have green flag pit stops.
Oh boy, we'll have to see how that works, because I know for me, I wrecked so many times on pit road because I'm used to the Xfinity series. The Xfinity series back last season, there wasn't a lot of time to, you know, go for a green flag pit stop. It was always a caution. And as I'm saying this, that 27 has definitely run down the 20 of Up the Irons jaw, looking maybe 5 car lengths away, closes in 4 right there out of 2. Still using that outside line on exit. So Swamp, if you're this 20, how hard are you pushing it? Are you trying all you can to keep that 27 behind you, or are you trying to salvage a good finish out of this one?
Yeah, if I'm the 20, I think right now I got to be thinking I'm on a different pit strategy than him. I'm going to have to pit here in a couple laps. I'm just going to let him go.
And that looks like what's going to happen. The 27 looked to the outside of him in turn 4, had the run off. The 20 not going to try to side draft or any of that. He's just going to let the 27 by for now. Oh, maybe not. He's going to look to the inside in turn 1 and 2. But that 27 should get the drive off, I believe.
It looks like a first car on pit road or truck on pit road is Agent Chancho. He's 0-2.
All right, pit cycle begins. These guys have to be in the window. And yeah, that 27 is probably going to set sail on the field once again, unless that 20 can really stay on him with this draft. We'll have to see.
Yeah, you know, if I'm the 20, I don't know where the fuel situation lines up and all that, but I'm coming to pit road this lap. I mean, 27's around me. If I can make it on one stop, I'm coming into pits right now.
Oh yeah, trying to undercut him a little bit, trying to get that fresher tire than him. 27 dives it deep down in there. 20 can't necessarily do that with the older tires. He's just going to... Oh, he's going to come to pit road right here.
Oh.
Here we go. Pit cycle starts for the leaders. Up the irons to pit road.
Looks like he brought in a whole...
Oh, he does have company. He has the 18 of Deadshot's Collapse, the 2 of Kronk's Fight Milk, the 22 of Charblazer, the 16 of Doc Shocks. All these guys down pit road right now. Lieutenant Dangle's coming in for his pit stop.
Yeah, so these are all guys minus Dangles that are we're on the same strategy there. 17 laps to go, estimated 18 laps of fuel after pit stop, so they should be good to go.
We will get to the leader and see where he is right now. He's coming to pit road right now. Very fast in there. Is he going to get it down? He is going to get it down to pit road speed. Very close there. Got every inch that he could.
And this is going to hurt Jaw in the fact that he doesn't have any drafting help. He didn't have any drafting help that last lap, and he didn't have any draft. He's not gonna have any drafting help coming out. Neither's the 20 Up the irons.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the draft is gonna play that big of a role. His truck seems to be to his liking. He was able to make that pass over Up the irons with no problem. Of course, he had fresher tires, but that 27 is pretty bad fast even without help. We'll see where he cycles through. You're also, green flag pit stops disorient me, so you're going to have to tell me who is the leader after this whole thing.
I believe
27
the
out of
20.
pit road.
The leader up the irons, I believe.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Not yet on Doc's stream, but
Jaw exits pit road flawlessly.
wow, though half a backstretch lead by about the looks of it.
Okay, so Jaw is still the leader with up the irons in second. All right.
Oh yeah, Jaw. Wait, where's Jaw at on the track?
He is coming to the start-finish line now.
Yeah, he's the leader.
All right, so Jaw 21:31 with about a 20 truck car length lead. I don't know what to talk about quite about now. They're all racing very clean, very spread out.
Yeah, do you think there's anything up the irons can do to find his way up there?
He's gonna have to find something quick because I believe we're closing in with, what, like 14, 13 to go?
I believe it'll be 13 at the line.
Yeah. Well, they're on equal tires right now, so that... I'm just saying that 20 of up the irons is gonna have to find something really quick because it looks like Jaw's just extending that lead.
Yeah, it does.
Third place back there, still
12 to go here.
12 to go, okay. Deadshots Claps still in third. Kronk's Fight Milk in fourth. Who is that behind him? It's not Doc, is it?
That would be Doc and Charblazer battling for sixth back here. Looks to be about the closest battle we've got on track.
It looks like... Is this a battle for position? GMR Reap? No, it's not. Never mind.
No. Doc's to the inside of Charblazer.
Oh, Charblazer hit the wall! He gets down into the 16. The 16's gonna Kyle Larson it himself into the inside wall, but that's not gonna be a caution. Didn't even spin out. Nice save by the 16 of Doc Shocks.
Yeah, but...
That's gonna be a lot of aero damage and track position lost. But, I mean, if he spun it out, it'd be even worse.
Yeah, let's listen to the 16 radio here.
I'm much faster on the long run. No, just Char and I toured each other, and I got to sit down the track. Fast times are pretty fun on.
Well, you got a little glimpse of the driver interactions in BPM and FBGM right there.
Yeah, it looked like the 16. 16 owned up to it there. He did get into 20 there a little bit.
Oh, it's going to wander up the track. Here's a battle for position. The 99 of Avenged Fail looking to the inside of the 16 of Doc Shocks. Should get around with no problem. That 16 probably has damage.
Yeah, that 16's got some aero damage on it.
And 99 will take, is that fourth or fifth?
It's six. Yeah, no, that's 7.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm way off then.
I'm really hoping Doc doesn't fix. That really screws me on laps to go.
No.
It should be 9 to go now. As our leader crosses the line.
I'll get back to him here. I gotta say, it's kind of refreshing. Oh, I believe that is the 0-2 of Agent Chancha that got on the wall in turn 2. He's gonna keep it straight. Nice save by him. We stay green. But I've got to say, I'm kind of happy that I don't have much to talk about. It shows a lot of progression in this series.
Yeah, I think some of it has to do with progression. Some of it just has to do with this track. This track's so big. You really tend to get the field spread out and a lot less beating and banging going on when closest guy is 5 seconds to you.
Yeah, when you get the chance, just let me know lap situation here.
Yeah, we'll do.
Jaw entering turn 3 for unknown lap. He's got a little lap traffic in front of him. Someone really off the pace.
You will be coming to 7 to go.
7 laps to go here at Auto Club. Jaw 2131 looking to keep his, I would say, pretty dominant streak alive here over the last, 3 or 4 races.
Yeah, made a mistake last week. Really hurt himself, but he was dominating last week as well.
He certainly was. Him and Kay Keenitz were the class of the field, both kind of bended on the apron, but wouldn't this be a nice little redemption story for Jaw 2131 if he could take home the checkers tonight?
Yeah, it'd be a redemption, but I think as a driver, you still don't necessarily completely forget what happened last
6
week.
to go. Yeah, he has, I would say, like half of the entire front stretch lead on the 20 of Up the Irons. Really no pressure whatsoever, just got to stay smooth here. Make sure you don't get loose out of the corners, don't smack the wall, keep the thing in one piece, bring it home a winner.
Yeah, don't hit that apron.
Don't hit the apron, that's for sure. See if there's any battles back in the pack. The 32 of GMR Reap not for position with the 2 of Kronk's Fight Milk, but these two are maybe they're just a little bored, maybe just racing each other.
I think they are. That is for position.
Oh, is it for position? Okay, well GMR Reap is going to look to the inside of Kronk's Fight Milk for, I guess, 4th if he was in 5th. Yep.
Yeah, it's 4th.
They are still side by side here on the front stretch going into turn 1. The 2's going to take a wide arc, try to drive up right to the door of the 32 of GMR Reap. Doesn't make contact, and the 32 of GMR Reap is going to take 4th position. Alright, I'm going to stay on Jaw so I don't botch the finish here.
Not trying to trash the game here or anything, but this finish could get a little interesting here because, we know sometimes when we run these trucks low on gas, or any car in this game low on gas, the gas kind of tends to, your 5 laps left turns into 3 laps left.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, and from riding around with Jaw here, it does seem like he's off the gas quite a bit in the corners, maybe trying to save a little bit.
Yeah, just trying to bring it home in one piece. Just trying to, if you need to conserve, now's the time. You've got nobody in your rear view mirror. I believe this is 3 to go. I'll let you find it.
I couldn't tell. It's going to be a while, trust me.
27 dealing with a little bit of lap traffic, very light lap traffic. The lap traffic's doing a good job of staying out of his way. As he'll look to the outside of Agent Chancho.
He will be coming to 2 to go.
2 laps to go. Can Jaw hold on? Can his fuel hold on? Heard from Swamp, maybe that thing will be sputtering a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think Doc put a lap early, and Doc's fuel light is not on yet, so he should be in the clear.
He is got nobody in front of him. Although he's very low there on the backstretch. Not sure what that was about, but yeah, I think he's definitely saving. You can hear that throttle. It is not all the way down. Maybe just a little insurance policy here for the 27 as he comes out of turn 4, looking for the white flag. 1 to go, presented by Plan B Sales. Jaw 2131. Not necessarily the domination, not the sweep he was looking for, but that being said, pretty good race for him.
Ran into some issues there, but overall pretty dominant performance by Jaw yet again.
Yeah, found his way back to the front, made some really bold moves to get through the pack. 3 wide, 4 wide racing, at the beginning of these stages. He's going to come out of turn 4 on this very long front stretch and take the checkers with literally no fuel. Okay. Jaw 2131 wins the race with a battle right here between, oh my goodness, Doc Shocks, the 45 of Marksman got sent up the track. And it looks like, I don't know what battle that's for, but up the iron second.
That was for 10th.
That was for 10th. Wow. Very, very aggressive moves there from the FBGM guys and the BPM guy.
Yeah, a couple of guys probably just screwing around a little bit.
Just a little bit. Would you mind inviting our race winner to the lobby?
I can do that.
Agent Chancho's just stopped on the backstretch here.
Maybe he's out of fuel. He pit a lap before everybody.
Oh, that is a rough time.
Not the best of a night for him.
Yeah. Don't know if the AI took over, but Avenge Fail's also on pit road.
Oh. I didn't catch when he came down pits.
Me neither.
Oh yeah, he's there.
As there is our race winner, Jaw 2131. Buddy, that was a pretty good race. I saw a lot of those restarts were hectic. How did it feel cutting through the pack like that?
Yeah, it was fun. Good 3-wide racing and not a lot of cautions compared to the last many races, I guess.
Oh, for sure. And again, just like per custom, I have Swamp Fox 10 in the booth with me. Swamp, do you have any questions for our race winner?
Hey Joe, we know last week you were dominating the race and you caught the apron, and spun it out, and ended up, I don't know where you came in last week, but it definitely wasn't the one. Did you, is there a little bit of redemption, kind of like a chip on your shoulder you carried over from last week to this week?
What was that?
Is there maybe a little bit of redemption you had after spinning on the apron last week?
No. I just, I slowed down and let Agent Chancho by, and he ran out of gas on the last lap.
Oh, we certainly saw that. He was stopped on the backstretch there. Once everyone had passed the line and the race was over, he was just stuck there on the outside.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. I feel bad for Marksman, because I got him into the wall and stayed up there, but he had nowhere to go.
Alright, so Jaw, I've asked you this a couple times already. You got anyone to shout out here?
Max Booth, Zmog, Smoke Zmog, and Slade, because he let me into midnight. And yeah, that's about it.
Alright, well, you go celebrate that win, buddy, and good job.
Thank you.
Alright, as we get our second place guy in here, I believe it was up in the or golly, I keep saying that. Up the
So
irons,
bad at that.
33. Well, I blame Williams. I blame
Always
Williams
blame somebody.
wholeheartedly.
Always blame somebody from TJR. Always.
Did you invite him?
No, because it's not. What the bad word is going on here?
Oh, thank you so much for, censoring that. We live in times where you can't say things like that.
Is it Up the Irons 198?
No, it's up the irons 33, I believe.
There it is. That was really
Sweet.
weird.
All right. A little bit of
We get
technical
the wrong guy in
difficulties
here.
there. No, if we get the wrong guy in here, that'll be interesting too. Give our viewers something to watch. But hey,
Bobby Jr. Bob's in the lobby.
Up the Irons won the race, the Xfinity race in Michigan. You said that there was a little correlation between Michigan and Auto Club. Did that surprise you in the slightest that he got second tonight?
He hasn't ran up front a whole lot this year, so in a way, yes, and in a way, no, just because he won the Michigan Xfinity race last season.
As there he is, our second place finisher for tonight's race. Wasn't a win up the Irons, but man, you put on a show. How'd it feel?
Yeah, it was fun. I actually practiced for this track, so had a lot of boredom this weekend with everybody being sheltered at home. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Jaw, man, he's fast. That was fun when we were battling back and forth for a split second before he ran off and left me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. All right, I've got Swamp Fox 10 in the booth with me. Swamp, you got any questions for second place finisher?
Hey man, before I ask you a question, just want to say thank you for making me look like a genius tonight. I'm like, if I was up the Irons, I'd pit now, and then you ended up in pit road, and you were also kind of one of my dark horse picks for the night. So last season you won the Xfinity race at Michigan. Is there anything that you maybe took it from that race and incorporated into this race, since these two tracks are pretty close?
Man, I don't really know. Last year it was more of a gamble with pit strategy, and it worked out in my favor. This time I had a lot of downtime and I ran a lot of laps. I figured out some tire pressure adjustments that I was doing, and I was running good laps. I didn't necessarily think I was going to finish as good as I did, but it worked out for me. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good run. I don't really know what to say about it.
Well, hey, congrats on that P2 finish.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations for sure. Up the Irons, do you have anybody you'd like to shout out for tonight?
Man, Jaw, I want to know what you're doing. You're quick.
All right. Well, if you thought that racing was fun and intense, what do you say that we change it up just a little bit? We're going cross country to Talladega Superspeedway for the Xfinity Series Money Lion 300. Side-by-side action, 190 miles per hour, maybe some team play coming into effect, a surprise winner maybe? Come find out with Gator Mike and company tomorrow at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time here on the NARL official channel. Stay safe and so long, everybody.